Hi, my name is Lost Ninja. You are watching Lost Ninja Plays Eschatologists Exploration Experience, or E3. This is episode 14, and whilst we are planning, well, I am planning on getting started with some actual additions and a number of other things, I thought the image I mentioned in the previous episode would be a good place to start. This is, as much as I can tell, no, not much as I can tell. As much as I can see, this is the interior of a roguelike dungeon. And this is not the one I'm planning on exploring, admittedly. But yeah, this is basically what it is. This is a screen grab from the VLC, which is what I used to play back my videos. These things here are spawners. You can see the odd chest. I've never managed to get down to that level. And as the other thing you'll notice is it's not encapsulated with anything, so there's no bedrock or obsidian all the way around it. But it is quite a big thing to explore. The level here, with which when you get down there, it looks like tombs. I'm not saying it's this level or this level. Is really hard because there's just so many spawns. But yeah, so that's pretty much what it looks like. I will just get rid of that display capture. We're back onto the game now. Between this episode and the last, basically we've had a crash. Whole computer died. So that new computer, stick it in a box. Send it to me, please. Yeah, well, maybe. So we're on episode 14. I'm going to do actual additions to start with. I want to do, very specifically, I want to look at some. I can't remember what's in that. I think that's the chest we picked up. No, that's not the chest we picked up. Right then. So what we want to do, you'll notice I've actually got two more of those than I had before. I made them in 2 episodes and not the most recent 2 episodes. But I can't make any more of those yet. I think what I'll do is I'll go and grab one of these spawners from out here. What I have carefully secreted under my ocean. Oh, I can't get down. That one there should do it there. Oh no, it won't do it. Yeah, I think that's the right one. Yeah, I can't get out of the water now. Sweet. It's that sponge pet. It's really great when it works, but it often doesn't work. No, it always works. It's the issue is that it so like the other one with right. Can it get out? Can it set fire to the place? It can set fire to the place. Right then. So we will go down there instead. Pardon me. Right. So, oh yeah, that's where I did my mining. Basically, I dug that way as far as I could go, and I stopped when I hit a chunk error, which is probably that there. And I dug a 3x3 all the way, and then came back and specifically dug the ores that I wanted out of it. It worked quite well. I'm going to do the same for these ones as well, but they're not as important at the moment. Where is my sword? There's my sword. That's the sword I want to take. Right, the other thing I want to do is get the pet out that does that pet. Well, eventually I'm going to do a proper spawning area. I just haven't got that far yet. The other thing is, I'm not certain how I'm going to move them. I might have to do it with water, and those things die if they get touched by water, so it might not be the best of ideas. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. How many have we got? 5. Let's get another 1. And then we will go from there, I think. So the next one I'm going to do, I'm going to dig that way. Which will be across to here. There's a dungeon over in this area. Don't know how far north it goes, but it might end up going into the dungeon from this height. I mean, there's nothing to stop me digging down and, you know, just completely ignoring the part of the dungeons that make it hard now. No, we've got 6 there, that'll do us. It just makes it easier for us to... not makes it easier, what am I saying? If I do it the way I'm doing it, I'm in the position of saying, well, you know, I'm doing it the correct way, I suppose. Even if the right, so we can make some more Eyes of Ender. So we need 2 more Eyes of Ender. Which we'll then cook. And then we can make a teleport platform. Like so. And then in the short term we'll put all our pets away. All our pets have been put away. Oh no. So then we can teleport to and from that village. Maybe not with impunity, but quite easily. I'm not going to do it. I suppose I ought to test it, I suppose, but I can't be bothered. Right, so have a snooze and... Oh, we've got monsters. We got monsters, Jim! There's a spider out there somewhere. I don't need to snooze, I was going to do it because I thought it'd be a good idea. Right, don't have to worry about that. Okie dokie, so we want to get all of this junk out of here. Of course it is that, just that junk. I'll leave that in. Leave that in. All of that out. Put those 2 into there. And just want to check that we can actually convert snow. We can't. Wonderful. What we got there? We got obsidian, and well, that's obsidian. No, I have some compressed obsidian as well. No, you don't understand. No, did we uncompress it there? Maybe. Oh well, we'll just put that into there like so. No, we'll leave bone as it is, but we'll get that out. So let's see. We put all of that. We need to put the cooked fish in. We'll take the cooked fish back out. Put all of that lot in there. Right. Don't need any more of those for now. Now, what was I? Oh, I know. We want to make the furnace upgrades. First of all, so I want 16 of those. decreases fuel consumption, so that's quite useful. I should be able to make 16 of those as they are. Okay. It's just having the thing. So if we look at the thing now, if fuel consumption is 0.9 on that one and 0.05 on that one, 1.05 on that one. Yeah. So using it as it is there, it will use slightly more fuel than it would have done when I had none of the upgrades in. I do want to make another one of the speed upgrades there. Just one of those. Right, we also want to make those. These are ones of the expensive ones. But even then, I think I can probably make 4 of them. Yeah, I can make 4 of those. And we don't really want that one. I'm not certain what the RF upgrade does. I assume it means that you can use them with RF rather than... I'll make 1 and just see what it actually functionally looks like, sort of thing. I don't think I can make 2 of those because I haven't got that out of there. Okay, so we go to here and we put those in. So now you see it's 3 times faster than it was. Even though, so I mean, so each one of these is 4 times faster than base, but I can do 3 times of those at once, so it's 12 times faster than base. But the fuel consumption is only slightly higher than base, if you see what I mean. Let's just pop that in and see what happens. Nothing. It doesn't change the enables RF support. I don't really know what that does then, and I don't really know. I mean, it says saves heat, but I don't know how that actually functions, if you see what I mean. And that's the same. So let's pop that back in there. I'll probably go and have a look that one up on onto interwebs and see how we get on with that. Right, so we have a look at actual additions next. No, we won't look at that. We'll look at that. No. When I learn to type, we'll look at actual additions. Cheese. Cheese. I like cheese. We're not going to use it for power generation, I don't think. Largely because the power generation system it has is quite reliant on external crafting. So you've got to get the... alright, you can get the basic canola and just, you need to do it in a farm. But to get from canola to crystallized canola, from crystallized canola to empowered crystallized canola, or however it works, yeah, you've got to faff around, and that to me is a nuisance. So we want to make an item in power. To make an item in power, we need 27 diamonds. I think we've actually got some diamonds already. We need some empowered Nori crystal. But it's the empowering bit that's the hard bit. Go back to there. So if you look at this, we need to actually make an empowerer. So we would need an empowerer which requires a display stand. And a display stand, so we need to make 5 display stands. Ecthetic green block is chiseled quartz in the atomic reconstructor. So yeah, it's not the cheapest of things to make. Now, can we make chiseled quartz that way, or is it that way? No, not that way. Right, so we'll get a stack. What the heck? We'll almost certainly end up using it. Right, that's chiseled quartz. So we'll just get it's not like we're short of quartz, is it? Is that quartz? Yeah, quartz. Okay, so we put them back side by side. We go back to one of those, which is okie dokie. Right, so we want 5, and we need. So let's look at the empower on here. That's the empower. We want the display stand. So we need 3 per. And we need 5. So 5 3s would be, of course, 3 5s, 15. That was easy. Right, so we want 15 blocks of quartz as well. I think that works directly. Yeah. So that's the aesthetic quartz and the aesthetic green quartz. That's fine. So put the rest of this quartz away. We also then need to make the things with the name I can't remember. Those. Which means we need some redstone. In fact, I think we'll do. I think we'll actually do a. Yeah, we'll just do half a stack of redstone. We might need more than that, but we might not. So we'll just do half a stack for now. Right, and then we will need gold, glod. We'll just grab one like, no, we will grab a stack like that. It's the easiest way of doing it. Three, 4, 5, okay. We'll get a couple of extras. Right, so that is the display stands. Yep. I'm going to need somewhere else to do it though, aren't I? I think I'm going to put my room there. I'll get rid of that skeleton anyway. It's stopping me sleeping. Spider. Anvil. That should be the only ones we need. Okay, so that's that lot done. I'm not certain. Thing is, right, if I put it here, it's the easiest place to build it because it's over land. But I'm not so much using it. I'd then have to move this system and stuff. So I think I'm actually going to put it here because I'm not using any of this land. So that's right. I need to get the food bag out of there as well. Get the food bag. And the shovel. There's the shovel. So if we look at the thing, so we basically want to start it there. We want to do 1, 2. Oh god, I'm sick of this bloody lag. Right, we're starting on the point of it, so we want to dig out to. We're only 20 minutes in, so I can't even do this off camera, really. Well, I don't have the ability to pause it. If I had the ability to pause it, I would, but no. Right, this room, I don't think it's going to have an understory to start with, anyway. It might eventually, but to start with, it's just going to sit on the surface and annoy me. Yeah. Okie dokie. So now what we want to do is go and get ourselves some cobblestone. No, not cobblestone, what am I on about? Some of that stuff. Right, and the other thing I want to look up is building wand. Particularly that one. 2 sticks and a diamond, I should be able to afford that. Yeah, I can afford that. Well, the thing is, if we're gonna have a lag spike every time we, that one's not gonna be as easy. We need bookshelves. Oh right. If every time we place a block, we're going to have a spike of lag, but we can not get around it so much, but you know, place lots of blocks at once. It'd be sensible to place lots of blocks at once and still have the lag spike, but have lots of blocks placed for that lag spike. I just wish I knew what was the cause. The only thing I will move is I'll move that door to here rather than where it is. I might put walls, proper walls in there as well. I will probably do that off camera because the digging is just drives me mad, to be honest. I'm at the point where I'm tempted to just say I'm going to get the creative destruction wand and do all my digging with that. At least then I'm digging everything at once rather than having to do it like this, basically. What do I do with my pickaxe? That pickaxe will do nicely. We will, however, connect the 2 buildings together, even if only superficially. In fact, strangely, I think there was less of a lag spike doing it like that than there is placing each one individually, which is strange. Yeah. How many? Oh, we've got quite a few of those ones left. That's all right. Right, so for now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep going up like this, but I'm going to do it. So when I get it done, I'm going to pull these glass windows out altogether and connect directly Yeah, there's something funny going on here. If placing that number of blocks, yeah, attracts less lag than placing a block manually. Furthermore, yeah, I placed a single block there with less lag using the wand than doing it by hand. And that's not logical. 7, 8. That should do for now. Let us make one of those ones as well. Oh no, I don't do that. Park all this stuff away instead. Okie dokie. So, well, the difference between a diamond wand and an iron wand, there's two parts to it. First of all, you can leave blocks in it to use as your template of what you want to change it to. So if I want to change normal marble to, say, for the sake of argument, brick, just leave it in like that, and then I can, you know, click on it to make it function. So that's one thing. But the other thing you can use it for is the other thing. No, yeah. So it gives you a better just trying to work out how many more layers I need. Just those 2 layers, isn't it? Right. So that's the actual outside of it done. So going to need to go downstairs, having grabbed a stack of sand if I can find the damn stuff. Yeah, just get a stack, whole stack. How much of stuff we've got, I suppose. Oh, we've got a stack in, so yeah, we'll just do 1 stack. Blah 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 blah. There. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to knock a hole here. And here. Not certain about that. We might end up doing that, and we might not. That will probably be turned into that sort of wood eventually, but for now we'll do it like that. So I need more of those. How many of those? 1, 2, 3. Alright, the reason for this extra room is we've got quite a large structure to place. I haven't finished making all the blocks for it, but I'll show you in a moment. And we need access to the various sides and stuff of these blocks. So I can't just shove it at the edge of a room and hope for the best. What I would like to do, if such a thing were possible, would be to rotate it vertically, I suppose, through 90 degrees. So instead of having it flat on the ground, we'd have it not flat on the ground. Oh, mending in it. No, magnetic. Right. I really want to get some magnetic enchants and apply them to all my tools. Not magnetic, mending enchants, yeah. Okay. And certainly initially, I'm not going to have any level in this one. Yeah, there's not going to be I've got an elevator in the next room over. I don't need one in this room as well, if you see what I mean. So initially, at any rate, it will just be as it is. So I think the central part of this room will be yeah, so this is basically what I'm meaning about the thing. So if we put a block of marble into it, put it as the dent, which is the one I want, I can then do that as a marker for my windows without actually having to, you know, break and replace all the windows. And then I can use the what do they call it now? Use the vein miner thing to actually just break this 6 to replace it with windows. Or I think I've got a replacement wand as well, so I could replace them directly. So not as important, I suppose. Right, let's just go and see what we have in the way of put that away for now. I've only got 22 of those. That's not good. Have we got any of the logs? We've got some of the logs. That's not too bad. Again, we can convert them back to the sort of planks we want. Sorry, the back into planks rather than slabs. So it's not an issue about making too many of them, which it used to be. You make too many of them, and all you can use them then is fuel. I would imagine it's a mod added thing. I don't know if there's a vanilla recipe for it. To be fair, I haven't actually played vanilla at all since about probably version 1 alpha. No, that's not quite true. Occasionally I've got to the point where I've been so hacked off with not being able to update my mods to what I want. I've thought, right, sod it, I'll just move up to the next version and blow the consequences. And generally I last until I get bored of not having any AI or being able to do cheaty enchants. And last but not least, the middle one. There, right, that's better. Drying rack. Okay, so what we need to do then is place. That's the one we will convert eventually, and then we need one. I think it's there, and there, and there, and there. That one needs to be picked up and then changed into the other type, which means we need to do a bit more crafting to it. Go back to actual additions. Let's see if we can type it in this time with the correct letters. We can. How amazing. So we need to make a double battery and some iron casings. We might actually have some iron casings, to be fair, but we'll do it like that anyway. Right, the double battery, single battery. We haven't got any of the nori crystals. Right, that's fine. Because we're going to have to make a load of nori crystals anyway. We'll actually make 2 stacks of nori crystals, in theory. Right, we'll try it that way instead. stacks of Inori crystals. So a double battery is... sorry, single battery is one of those. We'll make... we'll make 3 of them. And then a double battery is a single battery upgraded, basically. Close that down and get one of those. Should be able to make that straight like that. Okay, now, so each one of these things around the edge, they need power, and they also need item input, which is why I'm hoping to be able to use these item laser relays. I do not know how they work. A fluid laser relay, which is that, which is an energy laser relay. So I need to do 4? 5, probably. I don't know how they work, because I've never used them, to be honest. 5. Well, in theory, we need one to pick up and 4 to put down, sort of thing. Right, so we put those down to get the fluid, and then that to get the item. So what we'll do is we'll have a look. Oh, no, that's not quite what I had in mind. Currently harvestable yet. Alright, so... we need a chest, I suppose, would be the best plan. And a lever. The lever, because you can use it to change how these things work. And the right, so put that there, and I want that thing. Well, eventually the chest will be in the middle up high, and it'll just be there. I will then use something else to get the stuff into the chest. Right, so if we... Oh, right click to increase. Wasn't really what I had in mind, actually. I don't know how it works. I think it's time we had a look at the actual additions. An advanced item relay. So what do we need? Black quartz, an advanced coil, and a Rustonia, and an item relay. So I suspect the one we will want to change is that one. Yeah. Right. If we get one of those. And some gold nuggets. Okay. This gets more and more complicated, but fun. Fun. It's definitely fun. Right, so now we want to put from there to there, and from there to there, and from there to there. It's got priority of 10 immediately, without having me done anything to it. Well, does it have a... Oh, it does have it. It has a UI. So, inbound, smart whitelist. When pressing this, all items from inventories adjacent to this relay will be added to this part of the white or black list. Adding item filters to the list before will cause them to also be filled. Alright, so... thing is, I know what I want to do. I have a feeling I'm going to have to make one of those for each of these. And I've still got to put the power in itself. So let's go back underneath here. So we want to take that one out there, put a hopper in, that's going to take the stuff out of the when it's finished. Where's my axe? There's my axe. You ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Right. So, what we want to do then is... we need to make some more energy ones. Energy laser relays are... they're not the cheapest of things to make, but we can make some more fairly easily. And we also want to get some of that. Problem really is it goes through there. I don't like that look. I think what I'm going to do is put it through there instead. Hi. And then, oh, probably a good point actually. I really want to connect that one up to that one before we start putting windows and stuff in it. No, we don't need to do it with all these. I'm doing it with those because I think it looks neater. Whether or not it is neater, I couldn't really say, because that's a matter of preference, I suppose. Oh, we need to do one there as well. I think what I'm going to do then is connect them together like so. Ah, the relays are either part of the same network, but the stored relay isn't the same type or doesn't exist anymore, it's too far away. Yeah, it won't let me do that, which is fine. Yeah, that works. Alright, I can't get out of the hole in the ground, but yeah, it works alright. Right, let's put some torches down if we get any worse. Barely had time to sneeze then. That's shocking. That looks realistic, doesn't it? Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to break these ones and replace them with the advanced ones. I really wish there was like a combined version of this. So I don't know, an advanced multi-connector laser or something, so you could put the fluid and the laser, the fluid and the stuff all in the same connector. But clearly, that's not something ever going to happen. Right, so that's item laser relay, and that one. Four of those. I suppose we could probably put them on top. That wouldn't look too bad, would it? Wouldn't look too bad. The thing is, I don't know if it'll work if I put them on top. What I'll do is I need to make What I'm trying to make is the repair block, which is... I don't know what it looks like. Automatic feeder, ender casing. Probably better to just search for it, wouldn't it? There we go. So we've got the item repair. So we need to make empowered diamantine crystal blocks. We get a block of diamond, light blue dye, clay, and clay. Well, I can actually make a single diamantine block anyway because I fished it up from the... where are my diamonds? They're my diamonds. So what I want to do is make... this block is expensive. I have to say that quite unequivocally. It is an expensive block. I need more empowered diamantine, so I need another 4 diamonds. Pardon me. I haven't got enough black quartz either. So that's wow. That is scarily expensive then. Nothing in there, no, nothing in there, no. Right. So I have to go mining again. That is annoying. Let's get the other 4 diamonds even. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Right, so for what we want to do, we need some blue dye. So what we need is some of that. I'm actually going to make 5 more diamonds. Yeah. Pardon me. Right, so to do what I want 4 of those. I want 4 bone meal. Yeah, I want 8 clay and 4 blocks of clay. Right, so we do the first one manually just to check that it works the way I'm thinking it does. Yeah. Oh, we need to combine those first. So the way it would work is I would put all of these in my inventory. So 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Yeah, that doesn't look as good as I was hoping it would. And then we put that in the middle, like so. It looks slower than normal. It's possible that previous times I've used it, I used it in the Invasions mod pack, so it's possible that there is a config option to make it quicker. But if there is, I don't know what it is, sort of thing. So we want to whitelist that. Can we whitelist it like that? No. Can we whitelist it like that? Yes. For that one. We want to whitelist clay for that one, and clay for that one. Oh, sorry. Oh dear. And then we'll just do the laser links now. Well, actually, more likely what I'll do is I will have chest here for the input. Then it will go up a normal from one of those to a normal one to a normal one, and then back down to all 4. But we'll see. So if we put all of these into here, oh no, not that one. They're not actually doing anything, are they? They do anything now? No, not doing anything now. Oh, because it needs to be outbound. Smart whitelist. Still not doing anything. Inbound, yeah. Place them or configure item filters into the slot. So what's an item filter then? Well, yeah, obviously it's a filter of items, but specifically what is an item filter? The actual edition manual. The item filter can be used in advanced item laser relays, ESDs and ranged collectors. Enlarge the size of their whitelist. This can be done by right-clicking with a filter in hand and placing items to be filtered inside of it. The filter can then be placed into any whitelist slot as desired. Right. It's not really going to help me then. I'm not certain why the things aren't coming out of there and going into the other thing though. Or maybe that's... I think the green means it's on and red means it's off. Respecting NBT. Alright, and then mod mode off. Why is that not connecting? So I can't see any reason why that wouldn't connect. It's on whitelist now. It's respecting metadata. It's respecting MBT. It's hard respecting all dictionary. So that should unless this doesn't actually pull stuff out. Or unless it's possible, I suppose, that it needs to have a higher priority than the ones there. So if we put it up to 20 instead and see what happens. Absolutely nothing. There must be a way of doing it. I've done it in the past, but I've always done it with Ender.io. And with Ender.io, it's actually quite simple and logical. So we'll not do it that way. That one. So what we'll do it with hoppers. Nice and simple with hoppers. Works just the way you want. Of course, you actually have to be able to remember how to make hoppers. Not that I was saying I've forgotten how to make hoppers. I was meaning it more in the sense that I was looking at the wrong item to make a hopper with. Right, so I need, let's think, I need 5 for the blocks on the thing and 1 underneath. Yeah, put that there. And a chest to put the stuff in for the... Oh no, we need a chest to put the stuff in. Yeah, a chest. We do want a chest. I want to use an ender chest, but I haven't got any things to make an ender chest with at the moment. Right, so first of all, break that. Then we want to place a chest down. Then we want to place a hopper on said chest. And then we want to place... it's going to be too low, that, isn't it? And then oh no, we do actually place that down onto there, like so. Oh, we'll put that one on top rather than underneath there. Right, these ones we'll place on the outside. If we can work out how to get the item transfer working, I can then put the item transfers on that bit there. Okay, so we put that in like that. Half of those into there. Half of those into there. Those into there, and I don't know actually. So in theory, it should just go through and do all the things I'm expecting it to do. In theory. We'll see. But we've really pretty much reached the end of that episode. Yeah, that's great. Works perfectly. Well, maybe not perfectly, but works pretty well. I've got to put a roof on and stuff. I've got to make this look a bit neater. That doesn't look right. What it'll probably end up with is taking it up even higher. Yeah, that looks better. Right. I'm going to nip down here now and have a look in this chest. We've got 3 of those. That gives us 4 in total. And we need 1 more, don't we? Yeah. Oh, fucked up. We don't have those in the right place. We can't use them. In fact, actually, let's just get rid of those as well. Got rid of that horrible painting as well, which is nice. Oh. That wasn't intentional. Okie dokie. Right then. Grab some food as well. Right then, so what we want to do is that, and have enough there probably for now anyway. And then that and that lot will be put into the sides a bit more. I do. No, I put one there already. Put one there. And one there. I will use ducts, which I've got some somewhere, I'll make some more, put some ducts in to get the actual yeah, I'm aware of that. I really ought to be getting on with the things I said I was going to do. And I'm fucking around doing those. Right, so what do we want? We wanted... Ow. Creaky, creaky, creak, creak, creak. We want 2 more clay plus a block. Plus the one I've got there. And we also need to make... no, that's not what I wanted. And we also need to make a nori block. Okay. Oh yeah, so I need to go down to get to the chest, what I'm carefully storing all this stuff in. Do it like that. So we've got 5 of those now, one of which we will convert back into diamonds. Okie. So we need 2 of those, which are fairly easy to get. We need block of... I need block of black quartz, which I don't have. Hang on, can we make black quartz? Seems strange that you can't get it from turning normal quartz into black quartz. But it doesn't look like you can. Crushed black quartz is the only... we don't have any in there. Let's put... Oh, yeah, let's put all this stuff away for now. I'll get most of it out again, I probably imagine, but for now it is away. So, by the looks of it, I'm going to have to go mining again on a fairly serious basis. We haven't got any in there, have we? We haven't got any in there. And I don't think we've got any in that one either. Pardon me. Right, yeah, so I am going to go mining between this episode and the next. We're well over an hour now. So I'm gonna go do some more mining. Probably much what I said when I was down there last, which is to go all the way west. That's as far west as I can go before I hit a chunk error. And get the specific resources I need, which is basically the black quartz. Don't really need anything else particularly. In particular, I suppose. Obviously, more iron and more gold and blah blah blah. More diamonds. More diamonds. Yeah. So for now, that is episode 14 finished. I'll be back with episode 15 in the not too distant future. From my point of view, it will be longer than from your point of view, probably. unless I don't upload 15 for a couple of weeks. Can't have everything. But until then, cheerio.